Hey everyone, this is David McBee with the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We are about 2 minutes away from start of our first game tonight. We have Cotter and Yellville right here at the district tournament. Should be a good one right here on the TLSN. Of course, immediately after that, we're going to have championship game. It's going to be Quitman. It's going to be Flippin', the home team, going to see if they can win their first championship, district championship in their school's history in girls volleyball. We'll be right back right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, we are getting ready to start. This should be a good one here on the TLSN. That sound all right? Oh, Caleb says we sound good, so we're ready to go. And our camera just went crazy on us, so give us just a second. Our camera just went out. All right, sorry about that. Our camera went off on us, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that thing. As we're having just a little bit of camera difficulty getting set up here. All right, guys, we had a few little technical issues, but I think we've gotten everything worked out now. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, I know LaDonna Mendeleski, she's online. LaDonna Mendeleski, tell me, is my sound okay, LaDonna? I'm going to use you as my sound person since you're basically an employee of the Twin Lakes Sports Network now since you do sound checks for us. But this is our first of 2 nights. Should be a good one here on the TLSN. Cotter, Yellville. These two teams, we got a chance to cover them a couple weeks ago. All right, Mendeleski said we are good. I probably need to turn my volume down a little bit because I'm yelling because I'm so jacked to be here. As right now, Yellville to serve. So it's going to be Allen. And the Lady Warriors, of course, several seniors on both of these teams. This will be the last game we get to call for them as they will be going to state next week. And it's been a privilege calling these seniors games over the years. Of course, Yellville coached by head coach April Martin. They lost to Quitman 3-1. In their second round matchup, Cotter lost to Flippin 3-0. As Cheek gets it over. Allen's going to set it up for Davenport. Nice play by Lambert. And Wilcoxon gets it over. Methvin with the punch to Thong makes the save. And Yellville gets the first point of this matchup. And we see online we got Ricky Harris saying, go Panthers. LaDonna Mendeleski says she's here for the Lady Warriors. Carolyn Avery is watching, go Green. Lambert again with another save. Methvin unable to get it over, so point to Cotter right now, 1 apiece. This is one of the seniors we mentioned. This is Lambert, number 10. Of course, still playing with tape around her wrist. She injured her wrist in the first round matchup. Methvin's shot just out of bounds, so Cotter gets the point. All right, looks like Gibson pressure watching says go green. Ashley Parrish says blue. And our camera is going absolutely haywire on us tonight, so give us just a minute and we'll get it fixed up for you. All right, sorry about that, guys. We are having some camera issues tonight, so looks like we're cleared up now. We might have to change cameras on our next break as right now Cotter 3-1. Nice play there by Yellville. So Yellville now pulls within 3-2. Methvin with the serve. Nice play by Methvin. And Yellville gets the point and knots it at 3. This is Methvin to serve. Of course, I got Caleb Shaw. We got Junior Dealmaker here as the nice play by Cheekin to Thong. That's a name we've got to say quite a few times over the year is Cheekin to Thong. Those two working together, they've had more chemistry than a periodic table over the years. Now Cheek to Thong punches it over. Methvin, Allen to Davenport. Of course, very familiar with both of the players on these teams. Nice play by Cheek. Gets the point, and Cotter jumps out 5-3. At serve, this is number 15, Wagner. She's a junior for the Lady Warriors. Good play by Cheek. Of course, Yellville actually sweep Cotter when we covered him a couple weeks ago. And with that victory, Yellville actually cost Cotter an outright conference champion, regular season championship. Beautiful save by Yellville off the ceiling there. And Davenport answers back. The ultra-athletic Davenport pulls Yellville within 2. It's 6-4. Now Davenport with the serve to Thong, to Cheek. That's money right there for Cotter. And they jump out 7-4. Online, we got Robert Baker. Go Panthers. And he's actually a milestone follower. So shout out to him. Now to Thong. Nice play by Davenport. Allen sets it up for Mitchner. Of course, Mitchner had a big game the other night for Yellville. Durden sets it up for Coots. Coots hits that long. Shot goes out of bounds, so now Yellville gets the point. As a little deal maker, Orange Cassidy, how's it feeling working the camera so far?
Pretty good.
Of course, Orange Cassidy, our pro wrestling fans will get that pro wrestling comparison there, which we'll share later. Durden's shot goes long, out of bounds. Right now it's 7-6. And we're crossing our fingers that our camera doesn't act up again. It's had a mind of its own so far tonight. Play into the net, so point for Cotter. Cotter now up 8-6. And this is the hammer, number 2, Mike Tathong. Took a little off that one and gets the point. Nice shot there by Tathong. Nice play by Methvin. Allen gets it over and gets the point, the senior. Nice play by Allen. And it's 9-7. We can shift down a little bit when this is done. Okay. Pena. And it's going to be a double hit. So point goes to Cotter. Cotter now up 10-7. Of course. And our camera again not being cooperative tonight. As when we get to break, we'll change it out. We got another camera that might work a little better. With point to Cotter. Cotter right now up 11-7. Pena. Davenport tries to save it. Can't get it over. So now Cotter jumps up 12-7. This is senior number 23, Wilcoxon. For the Lady Warriors. Of course, regular season was a three-way conference tie for first place. Shot in the net for Yellville. Cotter now up 6. As we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Nikki Guthrie and April Martin going to talk to their teams. We'll be right back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Let's thank a few of our sponsors, such as Bearded Brothers Seamless Gutters. Seamless Gutters and Exterior Home Care. Josh Dalton and Tyler Guthrie. Give them a call, 676-8450. Also, Dr. Dustin Vance, Vance Vision Clinic, White River and Optical Shop. See them for all your complete eye care from Vance Vision. Also, Sonic in Flippin and Gassville. That's where I'm going after the game tonight. I just wish they had a happy hour at 9 o'clock tonight, but they don't. But Sonic, Flippin and Gassville, appreciate them. Also, all those Panther fans, you want to get some Panther swag, swing by Yellville, Ooh La La, and see our good friend Michael Mitchell. They got some sweet Panther swag there. Also, Marion County Farm Bureau, Carla Shipman. Give her a call today, 449-4081. Say, Carla Lee, I do not want to overpay for my insurance this year. Give me a quote. Tell me what you can do. Home, auto, life, everything. Get your quote today from Marion County Farm Bureau. Back to the floor with Wilcoxon. Pena over to Methvin. Cheek's going to set it up for Lambert. And Cotter gets the point. So now Cotter, largest lead, up 7, 14-7. And looks like Pena. And Yellville gets it over. Wilcoxon to Cheek. Sets it up for Coots. Good defensive play there by Yellville. Gets the point. And right now back to a 6-point game, 14-8. Of course, online, let's see what comments we got. We got Dylan Conley. He says he's watching from the hangar. So shout out to Dylan Conley. Of course, Dylan was around when we first started the TLSN with the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. I believe that team's still going strong from Coach Dylan Conley. So shout out to him over at the hangar. Lambert's shot goes out of bounds. Yellville gets the point, pulls it to 15-9. Also online, we got Sherry Mugrage says, "Go Warriors." And that reminds me, I think I got some Cotter Warrior jewelry that we're going to give away later on the show, and some Yellville Panther jewelry as well from our sponsor, Autastic Creations by Bethany. Lambert dives, can't make the save. Good play by Yellville. Yellville now pulls within 4, 15-11. And you're doing a tremendous job, little deal maker.
Thanks, David.
Cotter gets the point. Now Cotter up 16-11. Back to serve the senior Lambert. Of course, quite a regular season for these Yellville Summit Lady Panthers, beating both Quitman and Cotter. Really coming on strong at the end of the season. And season's not over. Both of these teams going on to state, which pretty cool. We got Yellville, Flippin, and Cotter all going to state this year. All three teams that we cover here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And Cotter cannot get it over. So good serve by Methvin. And, of course, Yellville Summit Panthers, no football this week. That's going to be broadcast. Yellville's actually going to be on the road, but we'll be back next week over at Panther Field. Mitchner hits a missile. Shot out of bounds. As our camera goes funky on us again. At the end of this game, we'll get this corrected for all you guys. And we apologize about that. I don't think that camera has enough juice on it, so we'll swap it out as soon as this game's over. Right now it's 17-13. And Yellville gets the point. Yellville pulls within 3. If senior Dealmaker was here, he'd be getting on to us. Couldn't believe that we have the camera up there, but we'll get that changed out and get that corrected for all you guys in a bit. Nice serve by Davenport to Thong over to Cheek. Allen with the setup. Shot falls inbounds. Nice play by Yellville. And now they pull to 17-15. That shot hits the light, and Cotter unable to return it. So now Yellville pulls within 1. Head coach April Martin's got to be happy with her team right now. It's Cotter 17, Yellville 16 here on the TLSN. Again, let's thank a few more of our sponsors, such as Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see Clint for all your pharmaceutical needs over in Gassville. Genuine Care Pharmacy, we appreciate them. Also, Marion County Farm Bureau, Auto Home, Health Life. Give Shane Stoltz a call today for all your insurance need. Marion County Farm Bureau. Also, Arvest Bank with 7 locations in North Central Arkansas, providing financial solutions for life for over 60 years. Arvest Bank. And back to action on the floor. Right now, 1-point matchup here in this first game. Might be a little bit of a slobber knocker with these two teams tonight. As both of these teams we've been covering for the last couple years, they're a lot of fun. Online, we got Jeannie Evans saying, let's go Warriors. Oh, thanks, Jeannie. And once we get this camera fixed for tonight, we'll be awesome. We're kind of struggling a little bit right now, but as Mitchner's shot into the net. So now Cotter back up 2, 18-16. This is the senior Cheek, who's had a record-breaking career over here at Cotter, setting state records. In her last game in volleyball here in the Twin Lakes area, as that shot goes out of bounds. Makes the save. Set up for Tathong. Oh, beautiful play by Davenport. Davenport gets it over. Sets it up for Coots. Shot goes out of bounds, long. So points going to go to Cotter. Cotter now up 20-16. It looks like we got Michelle Fasto saying, go Lady Warriors, rooting for them from Florida. So we got Lady Warrior fans all over the country and Lady Panther fans. These two schools both have great followings. As Coots, a little oopsie-daisy over the net, points good, and now Cotter up 21-16. And we got a timeout on the floor. Right now, 21-16, first game here on the TLSN, as we'll run some sponsors. Back to action on the floor. Coots gets it over. Allen's going to get the setup. Yellville, not beautiful play by Yellville. They get the point. Now Yellville pulls within 4, 21-17. All right, Cheek sets it up for Tathong. Mitchner, the huge hit. Wilcoxon. Cotter keeps it alive. What a play. Unfortunately, no one can see it because of our camera issue right now that we'll get fixed later. Is what an incredible play, unfortunately, with that going down. Yellville gets the point to Thong. Right now, 21-18. And Yellville answers back, gets within 2, 21-19. Serve falls in bounds, point for Cotter, or out of bounds. Cotter now with Tathong. It's 22-19. And point goes to Yellville right now, 22-20. Mitchner set up for Lambert. Lambert, beautiful play by Methvin, but unable to get it back over. So now Cotter within 2. So right now, 23-20 here in the first game at Flippin. It's been a good one. Cotter up 3. Of course, we've had all sorts of technical issues and snafus. We want to thank our scoreboard sponsors, Sonic and Flippin' and Gassman, Genuine Care Pharmacy, Marion County Farm Bureau, Arena Sports Grill, Shark Creek Graphics, and Advanced Vision Clinic. All of them allow us to be able to bring this broadcast to you. And, of course, Joey the Dealmaker Shaw unable to be here right now, but we got his son Caleb Shaw tagging in for him, helping out a little bit. Despite a few little camera snafus. This camera's had a mind of its own so far tonight, so we'll swap it out at the end of this game. Davenport over to Pena. Methvin with the great hit and point for Yellville. Nice play by Methvin. Davenport gets the point. Nice play by Davenport. And now Yellville pulls within 1, 23-22, and they're serving. Lambert gets it over. Methvin. Pena to Davenport. And we are knotted at 23. Yellville gets the point, 23 apiece. Nice play by Wagner, and now Cotter takes the lead by 1. And with a chance to win it, back to serve it. This is the senior, number 12, Coots. Right. Served by Coots. Pena over to Allen, who gets it over. Coots to Thong's, going to set up for Cheek for the win, and Cheek gets it in. Point to Cotter, and Cotter takes it 25-23 as we're going to step away for about 3 minutes here on the TLSN. All right, guys, back to action. Hopefully our camera works better on this second game, guys. We apologize. Our camera had a mind of its own tonight. But I appreciate everyone putting up with the technical difficulties. As nice serve by Coots. Good play by Mitchner. As the senior Allen gets it over to Thong's. Going to set it up for Lambert. And the Lady Warriors get the point. Good first matchup. Yellville mind to take, and we had one of the best rallies of the year, but the camera decided to crap out on us on that beautiful play. But at least we're good so far this game, so hopefully it stays. And actually, I'm going to have some jewelry to give away in a couple minutes for all those people tuning in. As Davenport gets it over. Good play by Coots. Cheek. Players all over the court. Pena sets it up. Davenport can't get to it. Cotter jumps out 3-0. But let me see. I got some Cotter jewelry to give away tonight. I got some Yellville jewelry and some flipping jewelry. I think we'll probably start in a minute. I think we'll start with a piece of Cotter jewelry for this first game, and then next game we'll do a Yellville one. As shots in the net, Cotter jumps up 4-0. So when we go to commercial break, I'm going to have Junior Dealmakers turn the camera on me, and I'm going to show a little piece of jewelry that we're going to give away. We got a trivia question, and first person that gets it wins the jewelry as Yellville gets the point. Now it's 4-1. And this is Allen to serve. Wilcoxon over to Thong. To Cheek. It's played by Allen over to Methvin. Rolls all around the net and goes down. Point for Yellville. And right now it's 4-2. Yes, that was a can you heard opening because I'm drinking an energy drink in a couple minutes. As the shot by Davenport, long, out of bounds. Now 5-2. I need to make sure I give the right one the right point. As Lambert with the serve. Allen sets it up for Methvin. Falls in. Point for Yellville. Right now 5-3. Nice serve. Methvin gets the point. And Yellville pulls within one. Set it for Cheek. Let's play Davenport for Mitchner. Mitchner to Thong. Cheek going to set it up for Wagner. Nice play by Mitchner again. Davenport for Allen. Over to Wilcoxon. To Thong's going to set it up for Cheek, who emphatically scores the point, and now Cotter's up 6-4. And Junior Dealmaker, it looks like this camera's working right now, right?
Yep.
Out to Thong with the fake, puts it over. Mitchner's shot. Nice play by Mitchner. And pulls it to 6-5. Of course, next break, we got a piece of jewelry from Bethany's Autastic Creations, one of our sponsors. To Thong, sets it up for Durden. Over to Mitchner. And another great play by Mitchner. Now we're all knotted up at 6. Dare I say this might be a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Dealmaker says yes. When it's Yellville and Cotter, it's always a slobber knocker. Nice play by Cheek. And now the Lady Warriors back up 1. And this is the senior Cheek serving. Of course, after this, these teams going on to state. Set up to Thong. The hammer hits it into the net. And now we're all knotted at 7. But I'm trying to think of a trivia question for this piece of jewelry we're about to give away, but I don't know. This might be a tough one. I might have to work on. Might have to work on coming up with a trivia question here. Set up for Coots. Coots' shot goes out of bounds. And now Yellville takes the lead up 8-7 with Pena serving. All those fans tuning in online, let us know, are you here to cheer for the Panthers or the Warriors? Remember, guys, this is an interactive broadcast, so or if there's a player you want to give us a shout-out, just comment below as Yellville gets the point. Good play by Yellville. Extends it now 9-7 with Pena to serve. Looks like Janet Anderson. She says, go Yellville. LaDonna Mendeleski. She says, go Warriors. Cheek's going to set it up for the hammer. Good play by Davenport. The set up for Coots. Coots shots out of bounds. And now Yellville up 3 as, hey, you got a fan online. Crystal Shaw, this is her anniversary. She says Warriors and Lil Dillmaker. Again, great serve by Yellville. Yellville on a roll here in the second. Right now up 11-7. Okay, Junior Dillmaker, you have to turn it over to me. All right. So one of our sponsors is Autastic Creations by Bethany. Of course, Bethany's autistic, but she doesn't let that stop her. She has actually created her own jewelry business, and she's gave us a ton of jewelry to give away. And she made this little piece right here specifically. It has a little volleyball. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm bad at showing that. But it's got a little volleyball, and it says, I love volleyball on it. It's a Cotter Warrior bracelet we're going to give away to the first person. Now you can turn it off me. They're tired of looking at me. So below, the first person to tell me what is the name of the Cotter mascot gets this piece of jewelry from Bethany's Autastic Creations. What is the name of the Cotter mascot? First one to respond wins the jewelry. It was close. It was within like a couple seconds as all these answers coming in. As I believe LaDonna Mendeleski struck. She got it first on my sheet. So congratulations, Mendeleski. You win the jewelry. The correct answer is Ralph is the name of the Warriors mascot. Isn't that right, Little Dealmaker?
Sure is.
All right, congratulations, LaDonna Mendeleski. I bet you I know someone who can get that jewelry piece to you. As shot out of bounds as the Lady Panthers, who will have some Panther jewelry to give away next game. But Mendeleski, if you're here at the game, come on over. I can give it to you. If not, we'll have it specially delivered. As nice serve there by Yellville. Now they take the lead, 13-7. And we got Thomas Pena saying, go M, go Yellville. Yellville on a roll is right now Pena serving. Nice serve there by Pena. She hit that one with some bad intentions. Oh, Mendeleski's not the game, so we'll get that delivered to you tomorrow. Shot out of bounds, so Cotter gets the point. I'll tell you, all those people tuning in, how about a shout-out for Little Dealmaker, Caleb Shaw here helping me out on camera since Joey couldn't make it here for the early game. Doing a tremendous job as Little Dealmaker. As Lambert gets the point. Nice play by Lambert. Cotter now pulls within 4. You know, when the water boy used to get that high-quality H2O, I got this high-quality energy drink tonight. So I'll be hopping in about 30 minutes as Pena with the nice setup. Both teams working well together. Of course, Lady Warriors took the first one, but now Yellville battling back. They pull within 14-9. Man, that energy drink is pretty stout. The setup for Lambert. Lambert shot in the net. Now Yellville up 6. Yeah, LaDonna Mendelewski said, "You're doing a great job, Caleb." So that means you should get like an A on all your papers because you're helping broadcast, right? I'm just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. No ethics violations as Allen with the nice shot. Cheek unable to save it. Point goes to Yellville. Right now, 16-9. Yeah, Mendelewski says probably not. So I tried, Caleb. I tried, man. Do you even have Mendelewski?
I do.
What class does she teach?
AP Biology.
AP Biology?
Yep.
Well, she said you'll get a sticker. There you go. Yellville right now on a roll here in this second setup. 17-9 Michener. Head for Lambert. Nice play by Michener. Methvin and Allen gets it over. And Yellville gets the point. Yellville feeling it here in this second game after losing a hotly contested 25-23 score. They are on a roll. Again, nice play by Davenport. Cheek's going to set it up for Lambert. Pena over to Methvin. Nice play by Methvin. That's not an earthquake. I know our camera was shaking. We just had a herd of kids go running by. So not an earthquake and flipping, guys. We're okay. As Michener's serve in the net, goes over the top, gets the point. And now Yellville 5 points away from knotting this back at 1 as Klontz has checked into the game. Cheek for Coots. And Cotter unable to respond, so now Yellville up 12 with Michener to serve. 4 points away from knotting this thing at 1. Nice play by Klontz. Good recovery there by Michener. Cheek sets it up for Tathong. Shot goes long. So now Yellville 3 points away from knotting this up at 1. As Cotter unable to get back over. So Yellville 2 points away. Really getting rolling on offense here in this second game. April Martin's got to be happy with her squad right now. Cheek sets it up for Coots. Coots responds back, so big run there by Cotter finally by Yellville finally ends. As Wilcoxon going back to serve. Of course, this is our last night of volleyball coverage, and we got 2 more Yellville football games, and then, hey, it's basketball time. And we'll be all over Cotter, Yellville, and flipping again for the 4th year in a row. It's been a blast with all these groups up here. And we couldn't do it without each and every one of you guys as Lambert responds back. look, make sure they're not plugging us. Herds of little kids all over the place tonight. As expected, a big crowd. This place will be hopping in about an hour when it's Quitman versus Flippin for the championship. Nice play by Davenport. Pena over to Methvin. Wagner's shot goes long, so 1 point from making it 1-1. Serve for the set. Good recovery. Over to Methvin for the win. Almost got it. Lambert answers back. Nice play by Pena. Set up for Wagner. And Cotter gets the point. You guys. Served by Coots. To Thong. To Cheek. Point for Cotter. Still Yellville just need one more point. Shot out of bounds, so now Cotter pulls within 10. As Cheek makes the play, so now Cotter trying to make it interesting. As head coach April Martin calls timeout for the Lady Panthers. Right now it's Yellville 24, Cotter 15, one apiece here on the TLSN. Guys, we just want to throw a shout out and thank you to all of our fans tuning in tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I know the other night we wanted to say thank you to our fans. We recently went over 500,000 views on Facebook. And guess what? We're about to hit 750,000 on, if you include our YouTube views. And remember, you can go on our YouTube page. We download all these games, usually about a week or two later, to our YouTube page. We got games going back till 2018. If you're a Cotter Warrior fan and you want to see the shot heard around the world by Macy Clausen or Paige Clausen winning the championship, you can go on there and watch it. If you want to see a touchdown scored by Yellville Summit football, if you want to see the red wave last year in district basketball with the flipping Bobcats, you can see it all on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. But we appreciate you guys. And then, of course, all of our sponsors that we list here, be sure you go by and say thank you for sponsoring the TLSN. We appreciate you guys. They allow us to bring high school sports coverage to you. And Cotter, they've run off 7 straight points. Still got a long way to go right now, down 8. It's Yellville still just needing one more point. But Cotter's starting to make it a little interesting, down 7. Looks like online, we got Jennifer Obert says, go Panthers. Felicia Howard says, let's go Panthers. And the shot in the net. Going to be a point for Yellville as Yellville knots it up. They take that one 25-17, and it's one apiece right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll step away, and we'll be back here in about 3 minutes. What? Fortunately, I'm running our cancer survivor ads. Now we got our actual ads up. Sorry about that. Here we go, action. This is the third. Right now it's 1 apiece. Yellville came back strong in the second one and jump out 1-0. Nice play by Lambert, keeping it alive. The ball right now all over the place. And Cotter gets the point. Now we're knotted at 1. Back to serve for the Lady Warriors, number 23, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon shot into the net. Yellville gets the point. And back to serve. This is Methvin. Lambert shot into the net. Point's going to go to Yellville. Yellville jumps up 3-1. Cotter was rolling early. Yellville has come storming back and knotted at 1. This is Methvin to serve. Nice play by Mitchner. Point to Yellville. Yellville jumps up 4-1. Of course, Junior Dealmaker doing a great job for Joey till he gets here later. Mitchner gets it over. Cheek sets it up for Lambert. Nice shot by Lambert. Right now, Cotter pulls back to 4-2. Online, we got Jennifer Beatty saying, let's go green. Mendeleski says, battle blue. Of course, anytime it's Yellville and Cotter, it's always going to be a good one as Cheek with the score. And now pulls it to 4-3. Nice play there by number 11, Cheek. Of course, a lot of seniors on both squads. And this will be our last time. We've covered them for a couple years as it hits Methvin. And Cotter gets the point. So kind of a bittersweet night for us as we've been covering them since 3-4 years ago. Actually, their first year when several of these played up. Very first game in TLSN history was Cotter versus Midland at Yellville. As Cotter gets a point. And then I covered a lot of Yellville games throughout the year, but we covered a lot for both of these teams. So some good kids on both these squads. They're seniors. A beautiful play by Mitchner. Gets it over, gets the point. And now we're knotted at 5. Nice play by Cotter. As Cheek gets the point, so now Cotter pulls up 1. Looks like online we got Kaylee says go Panthers, go KJ. Good play by Mitchner. Methvin hit, goes out of bounds. Cotter gets the point. And now Cotter up 2, 7-5. I believe Kaylee, she's part of the Run Like a Flippin' Mother group that includes my coworker Tara Payne. So I'm sure Kaylee will be tuning in later tonight because after this, we got another one. We have Flippin versus Quitman for the district championship. As Yellville gets the point, now pulls within 7-6 with Pena serving. Pena, the nice setup. Beautiful play by Yellville. And again, knots it up at 7. This is just back and back between these two squads. And, of course, next break, we actually will have some Panther jewelry to give away as Emily Pena gets the point. Nice serve by Pena. That serve goes long, out of bounds, now knotted back at 8. And this is Wagner serving, number 15. Wagner's serve goes out of bounds. Yellville gets the point. Yellville up 1. All right, looks like online we got Michelle Faso saying, "Go Lady Warriors and Coach Guthrie, love you." Kaylee said, hashtag run like a mother, so. As Methvin is blocked. Good reaction by Methvin. And Lady Panthers almost landed the ball on top of the light. So point's going to go to Cotter right now, knotted at 9. Shot into the net, point to Yellville. Yellville now takes the lead, 10-9. Cheek over to Tathong. Pena over to Methvin. Cheek keeps it alive. Pena over to Allen. And goes off of Cotter, so now Yellville up 2. I got to tell you, this run like a flipping mother group, I think it was like last year. It might have been this year. I can't remember. But that group, they're like, we're going to run a marathon or half marathon. And, I mean, these were like the most intense runners. I thought about, I was like, man, I should go down there because I really need to, lose some weight and get in shape. But they just intimidate me too much because that's an intense running group. But they did a great job. Congratulations on them completing their half marathons, 10Ks, or 5Ks, whatever they ran. It was a long way. As Lambert gets it over, Will Coxon keeps it alive. Allen sets it up for Methvin. Nice dive. Played by Will Coxon. Over to Coots. Pena to Davenport with the emphatic score. Great play by Davenport. And right now, looks like head coach Nikki Guthrie wants a timeout. It's 13-9, one set apiece here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Let's take a few of our sponsors because we couldn't do this without them, such as Laugh and Learn Academy owners Eric and Toby Norberg. Give them a call today. Actually, right now they have a TLSN special. You mentioned TLSN, you get 50% off your registration fee. Also, Sims on new registrations. And Sims Family Auctions, specializing in all types of auctions. Check them out on Facebook. Also, Cotter Rock Cottage, VRBO, 955-491. You stayed at the rest. Now go with the best. Cotter Rock Cottage, Joey Shaw. And All Creatures Veterinary Hospital. 2 locations, 62 West and 62 East in Mountain Home. Take your pet there for complete pet care with All Creatures. Also, Bearded Brothers, Seamless Gutters, LLC. Give them a call. They do gutters, exterior home care. Josh Dalton and Tyler Guthrie, 676-8450. Maybe one day I'll be able to grow a pretty cool beard like that. I think those are some pretty sweet beards that Bearded Brothers LLC wears, and appreciate them for being a sponsor of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As Lady Warriors trying to keep it alive, and Lambert gets it over. Beautiful play by Lambert. Nice dig by Mitchner. Cheek going to set it up. It's Coots. These teams, both two very well-matched teams. Nice play by Methvin. Gets the point. And Yellville up 14-9. Great reaction. Pena and Methvin get it over. And Yellville gets the point. So now Yellville, largest lead of this third setup, 15-9. Cheek over to Thong. Shot in the net. Right now 16-9. Lambert dove for it, couldn't make the save. So now Yellville up 8 and trying to take a 2-1 lead. As Yellville unable to get it over. So now Cotter down 7 here in the third with number 2, this senior Mike Thong to serve. Mitchner unable to make the save, so Cotter gets the point. Cotter now pulls within 6. Of course, we will be in Cotter next week. Or not Cotter, we'll be in Yellville next week for football, Yellville Summit Panther football, as Thong gets the point. Set up for Lambert. Lambert's shot just out of bounds. Yellville gets the point. Now Yellville up 6. Well, since I'm on the air, I got to be serious on this run like a flippin' mother thing. I was so intimidated by them that, like, I was too scared to go in and get my medicine over at Harps in Yellville because they're just so intense runners. So, so Kaylee, if I'm way behind on my prescription, not picking it up, it's just because, you guys are just too cool for school. So nice play there by Wilcoxon. Sets it up. Lambert shot in the net as I am confessing my heart and soul on why I'm not picking up my medication because I'm intimidated by the run like a flippin' mother group. As the shot goes out of bounds, Yellville now they're up 8, 20-18. And this is the senior Allen, who's had quite a district tournament. And now Yellville pulls within 4 of going up 2-1. Of course, immediately after this, it's going to be Quitman. It's going to be flipping for the 2A district championship. That should be a great one. We got a chance to talk to Coach Hargrove of Flippin. He said his team is pumped up. As great play by Davenport. extends it now to a 10-point lead. It's 22-12. Cotter manages to keep it alive. Good rally. The setup for Methvin. Again to Thong with the beautiful play. And the finish, point for Yellville. And now Yellville 2 points away from going up 2-1 after losing the first set. Remember, all you people tuning in, this is an interactive broadcast. Let us know who you're cheering for. Are you cheering for Cotter? Are you cheering for Yellville? Hey, are you cheering for Flippin' earlier? Go later. Let us know. That'll be right up after us as Cotter gets the point. Now Cotter down 10, but quite a ways to go here in the third. Also, I forgot to do this on the last timeout. I got to do it. I got to make sure I remember to do that. I do have a piece of Yellville jewelry to give away that we will take care of that here with our next trivia contest here on the TLSN. As Ann Thomas says, go Lady Warriors. Beautiful reaction play by Yellville. As Wagner's shot goes long. And now Yellville one away from going up 2-1. As Methvin seeing if she can close this out. And she does. And the Lady Panthers have battled back. And right now it's 2-1 as we get ready to go into the fourth right here on the TLSN. All right, I'm going to have you turn the camera on my ugly mug again. Of course, our good friend at Autastic Creations by Bethany, she's created a bracelet here that we're about to give away. If you notice right there, it says Volleyball Mom. So all you Yellville Summit Panther fans, this is your chance for this bracelet. I'm going to ask a trivia question. First one to get it will win it. So go ahead and get it off my ugly mug. And we will open it up. So my trivia question, I know this is going to be a hard one. We'll say, who is the athletic director for Yellville Summit? Who is the current athletic director for Yellville Summit? If you can tell me that name, you win this piece of jewelry from Bethany's Autastic Creations. First one to respond gets it. Who is the athletic director for Yellville Summit? And we'll give everyone a minute to answer. It's Yellville right now up 2-1 after losing the first one. They have come storming back. And I'll tell you, this is going to be close, man. We had a bunch of them hit. But the first one to respond, Taylor Lynch, first one to respond. She wins the jewelry. Congratulations. The correct answer is Steve Jones. He is the athletic director for Yellville Summit. So, Taylor, if you're at the game, come on over where we're doing the broadcast. I'll give it to you. If you're not at the game, just send a message with your address, and I can mail this item to you to pick up. Congratulations. And we just want to say, too, we appreciate our sponsor with Bethany's Autastic Creations, giving us all this cool jewelry that we're able to give away. We couldn't do it without great sponsors like hers. So, Coach Steve Jones, and a shout-out, Steve Jones over at Yellville has done a fantastic job helping us being able to broadcast volleyball, football, and basketball. Appreciate them and their tech support over there. They do a tremendous job. So, Taylor, if you're here, come and get it. If you're not, just private message us your address, and we'll get this in the mail to you tomorrow. Congratulations. We'll be right back in about a minute here on the TLSN. Back to action on the floor. Of course, I see that ad for Black Sheep Barbecue. Man, now I'm craving a Black Sheep burger from. Have you ever had a Black Sheep burger?
Yep, I had the 1 pound burger.
Yeah, the Black Sheep burger, absolutely epic. And congratulations, Taylor Lynch, for winning the jewelry. As right now, Yellville with the serve. That's Allen. As the Lady Panthers seeing if they can close it out. After falling behind early in the first one, they have stormed back and dominated the second and third. And now seeing if they can close it out. Nice play by Davenport. Gets the point, and Yellville continuing on. And I guess Taylor corrected me. She said, and Jackie Davis. So and again, the green wave. We're seeing a green wave right here as Yellville on a roll, up 4-0 with Allen serving. And we got an anniversary follower here. We got Maria Crispino said, go green. Set up for Lambert. Good play by Davenport. Perfect placement by Methvin. As the Lady Panthers jump up 5-0 here in the third. As the deal maker, Joey Shaw, he says he's on his way. And the setup, and Davenport with the huge finish. And Yellville jumps up 6-0. Of course, this is championship evening here in Flippin. As Methvin unable to make the save, a little too far out. So now Cotter, after a 6-0 start, good start by the Lady Panthers here in this fourth set. Right now up 2-1. Both of these teams going on to state tournament. We want to wish both of these teams luck. Of course, the three teams we cover, Yellville, Flippin, and Cotter, all made state tournament. Congratulations to those squads. And of course, these ladies, a lot of these ladies, this is their last night playing right here in North Central Arkansas. As the state tournament will be in Quitman as the return goes out of bounds. So now 7-2. As Allen sets it up for Mitchner. And Wilcoxon unable to make the save. And Yellville jumps up 8-2. Of course, those people tuning in, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you like and follow our page. We're only 2 away from 3,700 followers. So help us get over 3,700 tonight as Cheek gets the score. And now Lambert going back to serve. As this is number 15, Wagner. The shot falls for the Lady Panthers. Point to Yellville. We're now 9-3. After this point, as Wilcoxon unable to make the save. So Yellville right now 10-3. Timeout on the floor. Yellville 10, Cotter 3. It's 2-1 Yellville here in the fourth, here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Let's run a few of our sponsor ads and we'll be right back. All right, we're getting ready to go back on the floor here. Right now it's 10-3 here on the TLSN. As Ann Thomas saying, go Lady Warriors, pick it up. Yellville 15 points away from taking this one, so Yellville Cotter's going to need to make a comeback if they want to extend this to a fifth set. With Pena serving. To Thong, sets it up for Cheek. To Thong again, sets it up for Cheek. And Cheek gets the score, and the Lady Warriors needed that as momentum has really shifted over to Yellville. So good play by Cheek. As I actually do still have a piece of Yellville Summit and Cotter jewelry that if I can't give it away this game, we will post that online and do an online trivia question to give that away. As Cotter gets a point, so now Cotter pulls within 5. It's 10-5. This is Cheek, the senior, serving. Of course, there will be a break between games. We'll actually end this stream and then come back with another live stream for the final matchup of the tournament for us. As 4 hits, so Cotter gets the point. Okay, it looks like Sarah Goodwin's going to come pick up the bracelet. All right, tell her to come see me, and we'll get it all for her. All right, Taylor. Sarah's here getting your jewelry, so congratulations. So she has picked it up. And congratulations for winning that jewelry, and hope you enjoy your jewelry from Bethany's Autastic Creations. As Cotter gets the point right now, 10-7. As Cheek with the serve. Michener gets it over. Cheek's going to set it up for Coots. To Thong into the net. As Michener serve into the net, so now Cotter pulls within 3. Of course, do or die time for the Lady Warriors, trying to force a fifth set. The Thong serve into the net. Yellville gets the point. All right, Taylor too. Bethany makes a lot of other jewelry too, so just let us know when we can get you the link to Bethany's Autastic Creations. Also, 10% of the sales from that site goes to autism research. So I know you just made a little girl real happy that you're enjoying her jewelry. As Cotter gets the point, right now it's 12-9. Cotter subbing out a couple players. They got Wilcoxon and Wagner coming in. Lady Panthers, they got Pena, Allen, and Davenport up at the front. And Pena over to Allen. Nice play by Tathong. Sets it up for Wagner. Play by Mitchner. Now Pena. Methvin with the beautiful hit and score. And right now, Yellville back up 4 with Allen to serve. Dive by Wilcoxon. And she hit the ground hard. I think she lost a little skin on that play. As these girls giving it their all. Yellville now pulls up 5, 14-9 with Allen. Over to Wilcoxon. Shot by Lambert, out of bounds. And now Yellville back up 6. To Thong. Shot from Wagner out of bounds. So now Yellville up 7. Nice play by Cheek. And again, Cotter now getting possession. Shot into the net. Point for Cotter. Cotter now back within 5, 16-11. Of course, Cotter's down 2-1, needing to win this one to force a 5th set. As Coots shot into the net. And now Yellville up 6. This is Methvin. He's had a good tournament. Good return there by the Lady Panthers. The Thong sets it up to Cheek. And Cotter gets the point, so now Cotter back within 5. Looks like online we got Kevin Gusson says, go Lady Panthers. As the ball falls. And Yellville gets a point, so now 18-12. Of course, immediately after this, guys, this stream right here, we're going to end, and we will come back with the championship game in a different stream. So when this ends, don't panic. We'll be back shortly. Right now, Yellville 6 points away. They lost the first one, but have come back strong. And now looking to try to take this 3-1 as they're getting some good momentum going into the state tournament. Served by Davenport out. And now we got Wagner to serve. Methvin tries to keep it alive. Good hustle, but unable to return. So now Cotter back to 5, down 5. As the Lady Warriors unable to respond. So now Yellville 6-point lead. 5 points away from taking this one, 3-1. And back to serve. This is number 26, Pena. Shot into the net. So now Cotter answers back, and now it's going to be Cheek serving. Down 5. As the Lady Warriors hit it 4 times, don't get it back in time, so point to the Lady Panthers, 4 away. As this is Mitchner to serve. Point from Yellville. Yellville now at 22-15. Mitchner to serve, needing 3 points. As shot almost goes into the goal. That would have been a 1 in a million shot there. So they're going to replay that one as it goes off the basketball goal. So Mitchner right now up 7. And the Lady Warriors answer back. So right now the last probably 10 points have just been switching point for point. As the Lady Warriors not able to answer into the lead by the Lady Panthers here in the 4th. Lambert gets the score. Nice play by Lambert. And now Cotter back within 5. Return in the net. So Cotter now within 4. It's 22-18 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Here we go, back to action on the court. Right now it's 22-18. Set it for Coots. Cotter trying to battle back and force the 5th set. They get the point. Now it's 22-19. All right, Methan shot into the net. So now Cotter pulls within 2, trying to force the 5th. They took the first one. Yellville stormed back. And the point for Yellville. So now Yellville goes up 3. It's 23-20. Cheek sets it up for Lambert. Lambert with the score. And now Cotter back within 2. It's 23-21. Cotter right now down 2-1, trying to force a 5th set with Wilcoxon serving it. Pena sets it up for Davenport. Saved by Wilcoxon. Sets it up. Lambert. Nice play by Mitchner. Good rally. Both teams trying to keep it alive. And Cotter gets the point. And now Cotter within 1. Again, trying to force a 5th. The shot from Lambert hits the top of the net and falls in. And now we are all knotted at 23 as the Lady Warriors battling back. We got a good one right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, here we go, guys. 23 apiece, 4 set. Lady Warriors get the point, and now the Lady Warriors 1 point away from forcing a 5th set. Wilcoxon gets it over. Davenport, Pena, over to Methvin. Thong gets it over. Davenport, Pena. Nice play by Davenport. As the Lady Warriors do not get it back over, hits the bottom of the net. And now Yellville gets the point, and it's 24 apiece. Good volley back and forth by both squads. Good reaction there by the Lady Panthers. Shot into the net, so now the Lady Warriors get the point. Up 25-24. And with the point here, we'll force the 5th set. This is number 12. This is Coots to serve. Thong sets it up for Cheek. And Cotter has come back and has forced a 5th set. Down 7 with a huge comeback and take it 26-24. And guess what, guys? We're going to a 5th right here on the TLSN. It's 2 apiece. And dare I say, we got a slobber knocker here in Flippin'. We'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Fifth set with Cotter making a huge comeback, forcing a fifth. As it's been a good one here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Again, shout out to both of these teams. These teams, we have covered since we started. We did our very first tournament game. I think it was Cotter versus Midland. It was back when District was hosted over at Yellville Summit. And that's actually when the TLSN started. So literally all these girls playing, we got a chance to see Yellville play that night. All these girls played when we very first started up. So just a shout out, a lot of seniors. Couldn't think of a better way. We're going to the fifth set. Battle back and forth. It's going to be a good one right here on the TLSN. Here we go. Coots to serve. Of course, fifth set, they played a 15. Coots served out of bounds. So Yellville jumps up 1-0. Of course, we broadcast earlier. Cotter defeated Yellville at home, then Yellville defeated Cotter at home, and this is the rubber match. And Cheek with the emphatic score again, and now we're knotted at 1. Back and forth. It's a slobber knocker.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, Caleb Shaw filling in for the deal maker. Joey Shaw. Good return there by the Lady Panthers. And Davenport makes the play. Yellville gets the point, and now this is number 5, Methvin, to serve. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your dad, the deal maker. I
have no idea. Hope he's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll join us soon. But you're doing a tremendous job filling in. As Cotter answers back. So just back and forth. This is like a heavyweight fight. These teams battling back and forth. 2-2, fifth set. Wagner with the serve. The Thong sets it up for Cheek. Cheek again. A couple big scores to start the fifth. And now Cotter takes the lead 3-2. Shot goes out of bounds, and a little bit of a scream there from Wagner. And Cotter will take it right now. Cotter up 4-2. Wagner to serve. Of course, great back and forth action here. To Thong. Sets it up for Cheek. Lady Panthers respond. Mitchner. Shot out of bounds. Great play by Mitchner. And now Yellville going to get it back 4-3. Allen over to Mitchner. Lambert to Thong. Sets it up for Cheek. Now Allen. Shot response out of bounds. So now Yellville's knotted it up at 4. Yellville gets the point. So now Yellville up 5-4. Back to serve. This is Davenport. Lambert tried to make the save. Shot goes out of bounds. Now Yellville up 2 here in the 5th. It's Yellville 6, Cotter 4, 2 apiece right here on the TLSN. Let's thank a few of our sponsors because we couldn't do this without them. Such as Shane Stoltz, Marion County Farm Bureau, Home, Auto Life. Give Shane a call today. Get an insurance quote. Shane Stoltz, Marion County Farm Bureau. Also, Arvest Bank with 7 locations in North Central Arkansas, bringing financial solutions for life for 7 years. Or for 60 years. I'm sorry, I was talking about something else. Black Sheep Barbecue, Smokehouse and Grill, Black Sheep Barbecue on Facebook, owned and operated by Vicky Prowett. Give him a call. Also, Joey Sample, our good friend, our very first sponsor ever, Marion County Farm Bureau, Joey Sample. Give him a call, 449-481. Joey, get a quote. Get a quote from Joey today. Right now, 6-4, Yellville in the lead. Lady Warriors within 2 points of being eliminated, but came back and force a 5th. And right now, down 1 with Cheek to serve. Shot from the Lady Panthers goes out of bounds. So now Cotter knotted back up at 6. And Cheek, 6 apiece. Inchner, Cheek over to Coots. 2 hits, so point to Yellville. Now Yellville takes the lead 7-6. This set, of course, going to 15. And this is Pena to serve to Thong. Coots gets it over. Shot in the net, so now Cotter knocks it back up again, just back and forth. With Thong with the serve. Of course, this game will help determine their seedings in state tournament. Both these teams already qualified for state. As Lambert's shot in the net. So now Yellville takes the lead 8-7. Of course, all those people watching online, hey, reach down. Let us know who you're cheering for. You're cheering for the Panthers or you're cheering for the Warriors. As Coots gets the point and now ties it back up again at 8. This is number 23, Wilcoxon. Allen gets the score. And now Yellville up 9-8. As Michelle Faso says, go Warriors. And then Victoria Spence says, go Panthers. Shot out of bounds. So now again, just back and forth, just trading points. You almost think the team that is going to get the ball last might end up winning this one. Yellville unable to return it. Cotter gets the point, so now Cotter up 10-9. We got a timeout on the floor. Good one, first of a doubleheader here on the TLSN. Right now it's 10-9 in the 5th. I think I'm starting to lose my voice.
Yep.
As Little Deal Maker's joining me here online here since the big deal maker hasn't made it yet, but Caleb doing a fantastic job for us. And again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. This is our last night of volleyball coverage. We got football coming. Basketball's right around the corner. But both of these teams, very special teams to the TLSN. We saw them our very first night, and cool to be seeing some of these seniors last night here playing in North Central Arkansas. And, of course, we wish both of these teams well in state tournament. We'd love to have a team from North Central Arkansas bringing back a state title. And we got 3 good ones going from this area representing us at Quitman next week. Shot goes out of bounds, so now the Lady Warriors up to, dare I say, their largest lead of this 5th set. As Coots with the line drive, bodies everywhere. Cheek gets it back over to Thong, sets it up for Cheek. Nice play by Cheek. And now Cotter up 3. Again, Coots to serve. Remember, 5th set goes to 15. Shot in the net, so Cotter now up 4, 2 points away from taking this 5th set. A setup for Davenport. The score for Yellville. And now Cotter, or Yellville, to get the ball back. Up 3 here in the 5th. Allen to Thong for Cheek. The score, and now Cotter 1 point away. Down 2-1, battle back in the 4th from down 7, and now 1 point away. But with this match still far from over with these two teams, as we will be right back in a minute. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for bringing us into your home right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, here we go. Cotter up 14-10, 1 point away. And they get the point, and the come from behind victory. What a matchup as Cotter takes it 15-10 in the 5th. And the Lady Warriors, just a tremendous job. As we're going to go on the down on the court real quick, as they are recognizing these two teams. Great effort by both teams.
First, we would like to congratulate the Yellville Summit Lady Panthers 2021 2A North Conference runner-up. We would also like to congratulate the Cotter Lady Warriors 2021 2A North Co-Conference champions. Congratulations, ladies, and good luck next week.
Again, congratulations to the Lady Warriors and the Lady Panthers, both being recognized. And that's our first of 2. Now, we don't normally do this. We're actually going to close our stream down. So when this stream goes off, don't panic. We're not down. We'll be back up in a couple minutes. So watch for the other stream coming up. Again, though, congratulations to the Lady Warriors and the Lady Panthers. Both of these seniors, we've been following them since they started their career in high school. Great job there. And we will be back here soon, shortly, here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.